Honey, I can make the testing kit. It's hoping for boxes. A lot of boxes, but a lot of other stuff too. No. Not this trip. Do we go in after that? Pretty sure we grabbed these already. Yep. Oh shit. Finally got the attention of a feral while being overslot and overweight. Howdy, shellfish. Ah, it's going fine. Be going a little better if I could get the game to give me my damn frying pan so I can make my bacon and eggs. It's being very withholding. I can't seem to scare up a frying pan. And I need to start focusing on other things than sourcing a stupid frying pan. So we'll head home, hang out for a bit, and then we'll see how much daylight or how much nighttime we've still got. Maybe I'll go dig some clay so we can get the materials we need for the forge. Oh. Yeah, we'll just throw some bags back here. Crap, I'm not going to touch for quite a while. There's no website dedicated to it. Your options are the Discord for Afterlife, or just go to the mod launcher, which is a utility program. Just go any search engine, type 7 Days to Die mod launcher. It's a very commonly used program to help organize, mod manage 7 Days to Die stuff. The Discord is the primary info source, and the mod launcher is the primary download source. You can download it manually from the, I think the GitHub, which the Discord points you to. But you're not going to find a wiki or anything like that. All right. I don't think I kept any flesh. I might have to bring some flesh back before I can do this. Yeah, we won't worry about the testing kit for now. If we're infected, we're infected. Okay. Gear reset. Drop off some more water. Look at how fast that's climbing now that we've got all but the last decor stuff set up. So now, even without vitamins or any other temporary buffs, we're gaining vitality at a pretty good rate. But I don't generally stay in my base long enough to build up the vitality and rest bonuses, so it doesn't do me a huge bit of good. Let's see. Inventory is sorted. How am I doing on... We haven't picked up that much clay. I've got 230 stones. Yeah, I still need a whole lot of clay. We gotta do a whole lot of digging still. So, two problems. Forge. We need a lot of leather. Small stones were okay. We've got the pipes and the duct tape. So the forge isn't really a problem. It's the crucible that is painful at 250 stone and 500 clay. That won't be a problem. That is just a boring pain in the ass. So... I also need to make sure I get a mallet and a building planning tool put together. I can do coffee. Should I do coffee? Yeah, let's do a little coffee. Perks. Another perk point. Alright, so... let's get at least the next couple perk points into Decorator. I don't know if I'll go beyond 2 or 3. And then we'll start throwing some points elsewhere. I need to get at least a point or 2 into Smash and Grab. Make it easier to pop open these chests. Food. Let's just have some sham sandwiches. And goldenrod tea. I'm all full up on hydration. And we could still have a sham sandwich. Okay, next stop on the workstation train is the workbench, but we're a ways away from worrying about that. Harvesting tools. It'd be nice to get to the scrap tools. I could probably get us to 15 without a problem. How much scrap do I have laying around? 1,300. That would be much better. Need to get my bow made too. That'll get us to 19. Let's go ahead and do one more. We'll go nice even 20. Then we'll make scrap tools. How long is this going to take? 10 minutes? Alright, let's get our bow put together. That'll be a big upgrade. Unfortunately, it's going to use up some of my precious leather. Alright, you... You and you and you. Anything else close that I can do? I'll get the scrap tools made. That'll speed things up a fair bit. That gets us the bow upgrade, and as soon as I get the forge up, we'll be able to start doing iron arrows. Between that bow upgrade and the iron arrows, that's a really, really big power upgrade. Especially for this class that starts with 20 in the bow skill. So, I'm not worried about medical. We already hit 10, which is the only one I really care about. Cooking, we're fine. We're going to hit vegetable stew and meat stew pretty soon, and I'll have plenty of... If I can ever get a frying pan, we have plenty of bacon and eggs. Vehicles are already fine, unless I'm in the mood to push myself and go straight for the mini bike, ignoring the bike. Which I'm tempted to do, because this just uses up materials. Problem is, mini bike requires the workbench, so that's actually the difficulty there. I'd have to level this 12 levels and get the workbench, which is another... That's really expensive. That's not going to happen for quite a while. Tailoring I'm not worried about. None of those. No guns. Yeah. I think we'll just hold on to that. Perk books. We're not much closer there. Oh, we're only 2 away on the bow. I don't care about these 2 things, though. I'm just going to let that go naturally. If anything, I need to get this done. But, man, I refuse to buy or craft that many skill books. I just won't do it. It's too many. Let's go dig some clay while we wait for the tools. Well, that was nice. You just waltzed right on through. Pick a spot. Hey, so this is what it looks like when a tree stump, you chop the tree down, you wait for 1 to 2 days, and then the game rolls dice. And the chances are either a brown stump, which means it'll never have honey, and you can just chop it out, or it'll do this, where it shows the bees. When you approach, it tells you either honey or manuka honey. So we've got one over there also. So, let's grab some honey. No, don't do that. Alright, once you've harvested the honey, you can then chop this out, because it'll never have honey again. So this is an example of what it looks like when it rolls the dice and there's going to be no honey. You can just get rid of any of these. The instant I drink my coffee, that's when you decide to show up. Damn it. I'm trying to dig clay here. Leave me alone. We've broken the terrain already. It's hard to get anything done in this mod because of the spawning system. Alright, magic dirt. I so prefer when we find the cement mixers if they have like 70, 80 clay in them. Stone, it's way easier to get. Why is it not wanting to show this kind of a ridge here? It's not actually depleting the ridge. Weird. Alright, this is going to be annoying. Let's go dig a hole over here. Digging 3. So another thing to be aware of in this mod, everything is slower. I've mentioned that a few times. One of the reasons is you start out with no skill in anything. So we're at digging 3 right now. And up until any of these skills reaches 10, like mining here, for example, you're at a huge negative. Minus 25% block damage, minus 20 or plus 20% stamina loss, minus harvest count. So huge negative. As you level up, those negatives go down. When you hit level 10, you're at 0. And then as you go above 10, you start getting bonuses. So the initial digging and chopping and mining is a miserable experience. It's just miserable. Sun's coming up. Let's get this thing off my back before I forget for the 20th time. The scrap tool will speed things up a bit, but you just gotta be prepared for it to be pretty damn slow initially. This is the other reason why you cannot build your own base in the early game. You just can't do it. Raw material gathering is too slow. Getting the workbenches up and going is too slow. You want to build from scratch your own little mega fortress out in the middle of nowhere. You can still do it, but you can't do it in the early and mid game. That's late game activity. And when I say late game in this mod, I mean like day 30. If you're going fast. If you're not going fast, who knows? Day 50, day 100. Even at late game, it's a pretty miserable experience just because the ratios of all the building materials and harvesting rates and so on. $174. I think we're only about halfway there. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, regarding the earlier conversation. Yeah, we have a command for that. I forgot we had a command for that. go ahead and go get the new tool. Let's see about making the testing kit, and then we'll come out and finish off the digging. Probably should have done that right before I drank that coffee. Another guy gonna rip right through my spikes, blow them all up. And I'm gonna have to shoot him in the face when he gets down here. Alright, 300, getting progress. And actually killed him. Alright, need a boil of water and get 10 plastic. And I'll get a few extra. There's our bow. Three duct tape and 3 pipes. Alright, full set of tools. Ah, my poor duct tape. Alright, we're not tossing that bow. Not likely to ever use it again, but it's 19,000 quality. Just like our starting knife. Which went somewhere. Oops. Axe also, 16,000 quality. That can go away now. Alright. Are we infected? Probably yes. We've taken enough hits, I expect to be infected. You are not infected. Alright, well there you go. We are not infected. We're on day 4, 5, something like that. So we've gotten kind of lucky if we're not infected at this point. Okay, arrows are good. Spikes are good. Let's go finish digging what we need to dig. I need at least 200 more. Yeah, 200 more, a little over that. And then we're going to need 250, 350 stone, I think. Because we need, what, 100 for that? Yeah, 350. So, 200 clay, 100 stone. Just go dig the top of this mountain. Alright, new bow. Still gonna take 2 to kill. Yeah, 2's better than 3. If it's a consistent 2, that'll be nice. I really love this shovel covering up a quarter of my view area when it's not being used. You level up both the tool you're using and the activity you're performing. So we leveled up shovels and we leveled up digging just now. And this is going a fair bit faster. Yeah, more diggy diggy hole. Alright, let's go smack a boulder for a few minutes. As soon as we get the forge up, we'll be able to get nails going, which means I'll be able to get my wooden box storage setup going, so I'll get organized. Can't stand having garbage bags on the ground. Couple more blocks and we're all set. Torch is about to burn out again. Not sure I'm ever actually going to use these tarps since I don't make the PDCs. Alright, so let's see. This means I need to get this thing figured out again. How did I do this last time? But I need to move my bags before I'm ready to. Front of the line, please. Oh, that's right. Gotta take out these stupid bars. Totally forgot about that again. Howdy, Amelia. Forgot we're not finished prepping our little starter area here. Alright, forge is down. Crucible. Should have had this cooking already. I forgot about it. Playing Live Like a Mole? No. This is a fabulous underground base. And we have 150 farm plots ready to use right outside. Okay, I gotta go find some coal. Yeah, I forgot about that. We gotta do a run around the area. Oh, there's some coal right there. And there's one right there too, next to the tin. Copper, no, iron. I forget if that's tin or if that's copper, whichever. So, just diagonal out that way. We'll wait for this to finish up. Then we'll go grab it. I need to smash those open too. Have we made another perk point yet? I don't think we have. Nope, we're close. Takes forever to bash these open without that perk. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Alright, another big thing done. Hey, buddy. What? Oh. Oh, that's right, I haven't fixed this thing yet. I want to get just a little bit of coal and iron, and then we'll come back and we'll get the ladders put together so I can make sure we have a Blood Moon base ready to go. Yeah, we won't have a problem with uninvited guests after I get a few more things done. Hello. Hello. Drinking my pickaxe. Just need enough coal to get some nails done. Perk point. Let's go ahead and toss that into smash and grab. Damage to strong boxes is 100% greater. It'll double the speed at which we can open those boxes, and then I can boil them for iron. Good enough for now. Let's go grab some iron. Well, aren't you a big boy hanging out here? Getting some iron arrowheads would also be pretty useful. Oh, come on. What is it, a biker rally out here? There's another 8 arrows. Gotta be headshots to get the 2 kill, huh? I gotta remember to fix that damn thing. Or replace it, I mean. Keep forgetting. Interruptions, interruptions, interruptions. Well, mine until either this pickaxe runs out of durability or the coffee wears out here in 58 seconds. And then we'll take off back home. We're already getting a little overweight. Almost made it to mining 10. Back to no negatives. I think I'll just finish off this block and then we'll take off. Or not. Yeah. That's a sign. Let's get moving. We're moving real slow. Should give us a pretty good start, though. We'll get this stuff boiling. Throw a few other items in. Get some nails and some arrowheads made. And the next priority is probably getting the bike put together. That'll be the next big upgrade. Then we can ring the entranceway with spikes and just drive the bike right through the spikes. Helps out with base defense tremendously.